Welcome to the North Texas Community Co-Op, powered by the Difference Media LLC, and hosted by Clarence Jorif with the Compound Nevada, Kim Johnson with the Kim Johnson Group, Kirk Hodgson with Assured Partners, Cindy Durance with Right at Home, In-Home Care and Assistance, Suzanna Austin with K9 Resorts, and Meena Singh with College Prep Coach. The North Texas Community Co-Op was created to serve as a platform for local leaders and business professionals to showcase their expertise, values, and commitment to their community. Overall, the podcast aims to create a stronger sense of community in North Texas by highlighting the often overlooked or unnoticed good work being done by local leaders, businesses, and professionals. So sit back and relax as our hosts, co-hosts, and their guests share inspirational stories, experiences, thoughts, and insights about being professional, along with the opportunity for our businesses to serve our communities in very special ways. Because the North Texas Community Co-Op starts now.
Good morning. Welcome to the North Texas Community Co-Op, a podcast firmly rooted at the intersection of business development and community involvement. I'm Clarence Jorif, president and owner of the Compound Nevada. Today's not just another roundtable. It's a full-blown ignition sequence. We're not thinking outside the box. We're going to pulverize it. This is where sharp minds collide, bold ideas take shape, and the energy doesn't just fill the room, it echoes beyond the range. So buckle up, lean in, and get ready for a session that's equal parts strategy, firepower, and unapologetic momentum. Let's kick things off with our electrifying co-hosts and unforgettable guests who make the gathering anything but ordinary. So, our first co-host is Dr. Meena Singh, founder of College Prep Coach. Meena's equal parts strategist, storyteller, and student whisperer. As the founder of College Prep Coach, she's guided hundreds of students through the admissions maze with clarity, confidence, and zero meltdowns. A former TV drama lead and henna artist with a flair for the creative, Meena blends sharp insight with soulful mentoring. And just when you think that's enough, Kung Fu Panda wisdom makes its appearance in the form of Zen. She's here to unpack the growth mindset, one breakthrough at a time. Meena?
Hey, Clarence, how are you?
Good to see you, sweetie. How are you today?
I'm good, and I love that intro, and especially the student whisperer.
Always. Well, that's what you do, right?
Yes, that's what I do.
Accent the positive. There you go. There you go. So I got a question for you.
Yes.
Be honest. What's tougher, decoding a college essay or surviving a family group chat?
I just did a seminar on that, and of course, hands down, I mean, you want an honest answer or a political?
I always want the honest answer. That's what I do. Tell me the truth. Nothing but the truth.
So the truth is, essays are easy because I have the template, they have the word limit, but group chatters and family chatters, you can be, going all around in circles, but nothing gets done. So I
have a tendency to get myself in hot water, so I minimize.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Meena. Our guest, or Meena's guest, is Stefanie Mwaura, owner of the Karpis Insurance Agency. Stefanie is a powerhouse who partnered with Anchor Financial Group to deliver smart insurance and financial solutions. She's also co-owner of Fit Body Family Boot Camp and co-founder of Global Women's Empire, where she uplifts women in business. A devoted single mom to 3 daughters, Stefanie leads with heart and hustle, helping others protect what matters, achieve their goals, and live boldly. From boot camps to boardrooms, she's building strength, strategy, and success at every turn. Stefanie?
Hey, how are you? Good morning.
Not bad. Did I pronounce your last name correctly, ma'am?
Oh, you did. You did. Don't worry. I didn't probably pronounce it correctly until I was divorced, so it's fine.
Well, you got rid of the burden and things got easier. See what I mean? No worries.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Stefanie.
Sure.
I've heard of and probably eaten some pretty weird food combinations. But what's this about you and peanut butter cookies and ice cream?
So it's actually crackers and ice cream. So it's Ritz crackers. And when I was 16 years old, I worked at Cousins Food Depot. And one of the cooks went and got some soft serve ice cream, and she was dipping crackers in it and eating it. And I was like, oh, that's disgusting, till I tried it. It's amazing.
Okay. I'll take that one on advice and say, yeah, okay.
We need to try that.
It's good.
All right. Next get together, let's do that.
Okay.
Next up is our co-host, Suzanna Austin, owner of K9 Resorts Luxury Hotel in Plano. Suzanna isn't just running a dog hotel. She's redefining pet hospitality with flair and heart. As a proud owner of K3 Resorts Luxury Hotels Plano, she spent the past year turning tail wags into 5-star reviews, offering upscale care that's as thoughtful as it is plush. From championing local causes to building a community of devoted pet parents, Suzanna blends entrepreneurial savvy with genuine advocacy. Under her leadership, dogs don't just board, they vacation in style. I need to take a vacation. Where you at, Suzanna? Are you there?
Yep. Yeah, we're going to multiply that 3 times another 3. It's actually K9 Resorts.
K9 Resorts.
Yes, K9.
Wow. Very, very good. So can I get a loaner pup for the day? Like today's my birthday. They won't let me have one because everybody has allergies, but just a loaner for the day?
I have a foster at my house right now that I would absolutely let you hang out with for a little bit.
What is it?
He's a Greyhound mix. His name is Nugget. He's turned into quite the running partner. So he's hanging out with me for a bit.
Ixnay running. I did enough running in the Secret Service. I did enough running in the military. I'm good. I need a lap dog just to, hey, go pull on the refrigerator, get me a Coke, and come on back. But
so he's good. He's good for that too. He likes the cuddles as well.
Nice. So I got a question, Suzanna.
Yes.
Is it still called boarding if your dog gets gourmet treats, plush bedding, and a concierge who knows their favorite toy by name? Or are you just redefining the pet resort game one wag at a time? What makes you different?
Well, you can call it what you want, but when the concierge knows your dog's emotional support squeaky toy by name, we've crossed over into resort territory by then. So
Yes.
we are a luxury resort for sure.
Well, maybe I should have put on my dog, my furry, and come over and hung out with you today. I don't know, my birthday. Okay. Well, never mind.
We're exposing a lot right now.
So your guest is Promise Campbell, entrepreneur and influencer. She's affiliated with Dallas Lifestyle Center. Promise isn't just an entrepreneur. She's a force of nature in the health and wellness space with a knack for turning self-care into smart business. As an influencer and industry insider, Promise brings a fresh perspective to holistic living, blending sharp strategy with soulful impact. Whether she's launching a new venture or inspiring her audience to live well and lead boldly, Promise proves that wellness isn't a trend, it's a lifestyle with ROI. Promise.
Hello. Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. So I got a question for you. It's been eating at me here. Is it still called a surprise trip if the only thing that everyone agreed on was canceling it? What's this about this trip?
Well, if it's canceled, then it's no longer a surprise. But how did they even know about it if it's a surprise?
Yeah, but that was what you told me before. It's like you had this big trip planned with everyone, and next thing you know, you ended up canceling. What caused the cancellation?
Oh, the trip I planned 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because the kids, they wanted us to tell them 2 weeks ahead. because they want to spend more time. But what they don't realize is it's not about them. It's a birthday treat for my husband.
That's about it. That's about it. These kids spoil everything. Right, Stefanie?
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
We end up living our lives for them, but that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
Sometimes it is.
Thank you so much for joining us here today on North Texas Community Co-op. We're going to go ahead and we're going to deep dive into some additional things here. But right now, coming up next, we're going to address what's happening in our North Texas communities, big updates, important events, and insider information that you'll want to know. Stick around. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
The North Texas Community Co-op is made possible by Clarence Jorif with the Compound Nevada, Kim Johnson with the Kim Johnson Group, Kirk Hodgson with Assured Partners, Suzanna Austin with K9 Resorts, Cindy Durance with Right at Home, in-home care and assistance, and by Meena Singh, College Prep Coach. The North Texas Community Co-op. Local voices, real issues, conversations that matter. And now, back to the show.
Are you ready?
Because it's time for
What's Up, North Texas?
This is one of my favorite parts of our podcast. We get a chance to showcase what's going on in our areas. It's all about community, the flair that we've chosen to be here. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, man.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Clarence.
Okay, well, this isn't going to go well unless y'all start singing, so go ahead and knock it out.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clarence. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, I've got goosebumps because that was bad. It makes me feel so much better that you guys have put yourselves out there to sing happy birthday to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been a great day, and I've already had the loving of my family and talked to my sister and brother, so I'm on cloud nine. Plus, I get to spend the morning with you guys.
Aww.
With that having been said, we're going to talk about what's going on in our community. First up, I think you've got some information for us, Stefanie.
I do. So I have an event for real estate agents. It's going to be a Zoom event. It's for Mortgage Free Life, and it's going to help them learn a little bit about how they can help their clients pay off their mortgage a little faster and maybe become investors. And that's on September the 11th. So 9/11 at 11. It's going to be mind-blowing news, not the news we heard so many years ago that was bad news. So this is going to be great news. So they just have to join that Zoom. And then we also have, for the actual homeowners, we're going to have a live in-person event. Currently, right now, we've got it scheduled on October the 14th at 6 p.m. It's going to be in Plano. And currently, we have one location, but that may change because it's a growing event. So we might look at expanding that location. So that's to be determined where that final location is going to be. But we're going to teach you how to pay off your home in 5 to 7 years without changing your income. And we're going to teach you a little bit about your financial situation.
So when you host these events, who are they targeted at? Who are they directed at? Who's going to benefit the most?
Right. So the first event that we are going to have that's going to be on the Zoom, it's going to be more for your real estate agents, your mortgage lenders, roofers, anybody that deals with homes, even other insurance agents. I love to collaborate, with people in my industry. And then that second event is going to be actually your homeowner. So somebody who's currently in a mortgage, especially right now with the way economy is going, you see a lot of posts, hey, I'm struggling here or there. Well, we're going to help you set up your financial situation where you can actually pay off your home in 5 to 7 years, save a ton on interest. So that's really going to be more for your homeowner for that second in-person event.
So let's say someone that's 12, call it 13 years into a 30-year loan. You can still show us ways of how we can structure those payments to pay it off sooner.
Yes. Until I learned about this, I'm like, no, it's not possible. Oh, the maths. And we're going to show you how it maths. Now, it's not a product that's for every single person. Not everybody qualifies for this. But if you qualify, I know our Chris and the other agency owner within the financial group, they both did this product. They've both paid off their home within 3 to 5 years, saved over $150,000 in interest. It works.
Wow. That brings new substance to no prepayment penalty. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
Next up, I believe, is Dr. Meena.
So, Clarence, I'm sure you've heard about Christmas in July. So it's almost a similar thing. They're having a pre-Halloween kind of an event at the Frisco Heritage Center that itself is so beautiful. So they're getting this exhibit. It's called Deep Glow. It's bioluminescent sea creatures exhibit. And they have, they have bites and they have mocktails and everything around it. It's like an exhibit that you go and, you experience it. I think it's an amazing event. And it's tonight, 6:30. They have tickets. This event is on Facebook and I think on the city website. So I think that's an amazing event to go. But the only thing is it's 18 plus, so it's more for older people to enjoy. And the tickets go for $10. So I thought that's a good one. A very different kind of event that the Play Frisco Parks and Recreation is creating. So a different feel.
So once again, what's that specific location, Meena?
That's the Frisco Heritage Center in Frisco.
Do you have an address on?
I do not.
No worries. Where can they find it?
Yeah, so Frisco Heritage Center. It's on Facebook. Yeah, it's on Facebook, and they have the tickets also. The link is there to buy it, and it's on the city website. If you go to Play Frisco Parks and Recreation, you will see there on the website as well.
Got to know how to get there. Sounds good. This way I can put on my costume. No, never mind. My birthday. There you go. Which now, hey, Suzanna, I know you have something for us.
I have a couple somethings. The first up is the Plano's Rape Aggression Defense course. It's RAD for short. It's officially full. Yep, it's packed tighter than a Chick-fil-A drive-through at lunchtime. But Officer Haley from Plano PD says more classes are coming early next year. So you can, and to keep up with that, you can follow their social media. And so you can snag a spot before those are gone. They offer them a few times a year is what she let me know. Also for my dog people, because those are my people, the DFW Doodle Dandy Rescue Launch Potty is happening Wednesday, September 3rd at the new Chicken and Pickle location in Allen. That's at 1221 Johnson Road. The party runs from 5:30 to 9 with off-leash fun and give back time from 6 to 8. So you can just picture doodles running wild and people mingling and supporting a rescue that's near and dear to my heart as well, as I'm a 3-doodle mommy. So whether you're learning to fight back or giving back to doodles, North Texas has it.
So what I like about the second one there is that's literally who let the dogs out. The dogs run wild and have a good time. That's awesome. That's awesome. And complimenting the first, the RAD, it's about self-defense, protecting yourself, the possibility of protecting others, and that's where we complimented the Compound Nevada. It's all about the individual, because if you become the first victim, you can't do anything else to safeguard yourself, your family, or those around you. So come on and see us. We'd appreciate that too. Well, Miss Promise, do you have anything?
See, like something to help you age backwards?
Yes, that'll work.
Always.
But then again,
we live in this world that everything is just so fast. Everybody wants something fast right now. We don't get the opportunity to cook and nourish our body like we used to. So that's where I come in, going back to how it used to be, using the natural remedy to heal the body.
That's awesome. I need a lot of body healing because I'm 26 again now. So let's talk about that more when we talk about getting more to get to know you better. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to segue. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about our topic, which is Silent Seats, the civic engagement crisis. Look forward to seeing you soon.
The Community Difference would like to thank each of the following partners for their continued support. At Fireboss Realty, we believe life is about relationships, and everything else is just details. Whether you're buying or selling, Scott and Amy Johnson are here to understand your family's unique needs and deliver expert guidance on the North Texas real estate market. With a reputation for integrity and personalized service, Fireboss Realty makes your home journey stress-free and successful. Ready to make your move? Visit firebossrealty.com and let's ignite your real estate dreams.
Everyone deserves access to affordable health insurance, but with traditional insurance, costs can be high and getting coverage can be complicated. JP Direct Health is a simpler, more affordable way to get the health coverage you need. With plans for individuals, families, and small businesses, you can save money on monthly premiums without the need for physicals. At jpdirecthealth.com, we specialize in customizing coverage to fit almost every budget with affordable PPO plans and many other benefits. With over 100 5-star Google reviews, JP Direct Health is a trusted resource making health insurance affordable and accessible for everyone year-round. Affordable health insurance solutions are a proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Visit jpdirecthealth.com today and see how much you can save.
I'm always here to help. Thank you.
Total Care Emergency Room now has 9 locations in the DFW Metroplex. With no appointment needed, our incredible staff will get you checked in with no wait times. Our 5-star facility is open and fully staffed 24/7. We offer extensive treatment options for patients of all ages, providing on-site labs and imaging equipment, including CT, X-ray, and ultrasound, allowing us to provide fast, convenient care for our community. Total Care ER is your neighborhood emergency room. TotalCare.us.
Unwanted pests in your home can be stressful. From creepy crawlies to critters under the floorboards, they disrupt your peace of mind. But don't worry. All Pest Solutions is here to help. We offer a comprehensive range of safe and effective pest control solutions. We target all types of pests, big or small, including insects, rodents, and wildlife. All Pest Solutions, your local experts for a pest-free home. Breathe easy and enjoy your life again. Call today for a free quote. 972-442-1169 or email us at customerservice@allpestsolutions.com.
To belong is one of our most basic human needs. Best Buddies International is the world's largest organization dedicated to ending the social isolation of 200 million individuals who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. We focus on meaningful one-to-one friendships, integrated employment, leadership development, and inclusive living. You have the power to make an impact, create change, and champion our mission of inclusion today.
Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Today we're diving into the quiet but growing issue of civic disengagement. Town halls, school board meetings, and chamber events often see sparse attendance, and that absence has consequences. Apathy sets in, communication between citizens and leaders weakens, and a public input in vital decisions becomes rare. When we fail to engage, development plans move forward with minimal transparency and representation suffers. This discussion unpacks why people are turning out, how that affects our communities, and what we can do to turn the tide. Because real change starts with showing up, being present, being heard, and recognizing that our voices still matter. Civic life isn't just for insiders, it's for all of us. Let's explore how we reclaim our seats at the table and make them count. Ready to shape your impact? Let's get into it. So, what are your thoughts about civic engagement? If we, as a former city councilman, mayor pro tem, the voice of the people matter, but at the same time, you've elected us to make decisions in your best interest and on your behalf. I can't tell you how often I got phone call, text, hey, I need to talk to you about this. I need you to come see this. That's engagement with your citizens. What happens when that vanishes and the voice of the citizen vanishes?
Well,
who wants to jump in?
That's exactly what you said. Is if you're not in the room, somebody else is making decisions about you, for you, instead of with you. So you just kind of, it's like going to dinner and the server has already ordered for you. Just show up and it's there.
That makes sense. So, panel, why do you think people are disengaging from public forums? You'll hear them complain to each other, or they'll voice their displeasure to each other, but they're not there to actually voice them to the people that need to hear it. Why do you think that's happening?
What I have seen as people are disengaged because first, maybe they do not know how to do it, how to be a part of it. Sometimes that is the reason. If you ask them that, hey, why weren't you saying all this before that you're saying right now? You're venting out later when the decision is made. So they didn't know where. So maybe the communication, they didn't know where to vent out or participate, or they had busy lifestyles. That's also something. So I can speak for myself that mostly I want to be engaged. I want to be part of every town hall, or if they have, they had City 101s for Frisco. I did that because as a small business owner, I wanted to understand how a city runs. And that gave me a great insight, and that's how I got involved. So I think if going forward, if I can take your point forward, I would say that for people to be engaged, I think we just need to make sure that we are providing those channels to them where they can actually give out their opinions and to reach them, out to them more. Just like we had the topic of a few weeks back or months back about political engagement. So I think it's kind of segues or it flows into each other because civic engagement is, I think, a larger subset. It's for political. So it flows into political. So if we have civic engagement, we would have political engagement also. I mean, those are my thoughts.
Perfect. So segueing to Stefanie. Stefanie, I said it, but then Meena hit it on the head. Modern distractions, otherwise known as life. Life takes precedence, especially when you're in the survival mode, especially when you have a family. But the other thing that I've found is, and you hear it all the time, there's lack of trust in government and those who make decisions on our behalf. What are your thoughts?
For me, I believe that we don't engage, so we don't really know. I think for myself, I'll just take, for instance, for myself, I'm the booster club president at my kids' school. I hear a lot of complaining, a lot of whatever's going on at the school. None of those people show up at meetings, so you don't trust the process, but you didn't show up to even find out about the process.
There's the key. So that's that perceived irrelevance. Oh, my voice doesn't matter anyway. But how do you know your voice doesn't matter unless you project your voice into it?
Right, exactly. And I think too, with social media, a lot of times we just get on social media, read a news clip of whatever, we don't know if it's true or not. And that's the fact that we're taking. We're not looking for the facts ourselves.
And there are some that capitalize on utilizing that medium because, I saw it on the internet, so it's got to be true. When you fact check things like that, you find out major differences, and you could make a difference between one candidate that's truthful, honest, and trustworthy, or one that's just saying what you want to hear. Oh, yeah. And the thing that I draw on is, case in point, my hometown. Don't hold this against me. What's going on in New York City right now? Everybody is hearing this one candidate talk about free food, free living, free medical. Nothing in this world is free. Somebody's got to pay for it. And that's where those other taxpayers are going to have to carry that burden, because a lot of big businesses are already falling out. Thank you so much there, Stephanie. I got a question for Promise. What are the consequences of silence? If no one says anything, how can they expect change?
That's a good question. People like to be quiet, not to participate, because they have the idea that regardless of what they say, their voice will not be heard. But when you are quiet, you're giving somebody else the power to make decision over whatever, your life, your ability, your geographic. You have to be involved. You have to speak up. Whether or not what you say matter, you've done your part. You have to be heard.
That brings to mind a statement that apathy breeds lack of transparency. If people don't care, those that are in power can do basically anything they want. When citizens don't show up, decisions happen without them. And in many cases, that's two-sided. It could be something good. Well, I don't know, and nobody talked to me about it. But if you're not involved in the process, your silence can actually hurt you.
For that point, I would say, Clarence, one has to be responsible for oneself, right? It has to be more intentional, and it might not be consistent. I think me and Stephanie, we were talking offline that, life gets so busy that not necessarily we can be involved in everything. But whatever is really, important, if you can make some time for it, be intentional about it. I think that's what it is. What do you say, Stephanie?
No, I totally agree. Like I go back to saying, even with the Booster Club, for instance, everybody says they'll do anything for their kids, right? You're going to do anything for your kids, but then you say, hey, I need a volunteer. Oh, I can't. I don't have time. I'm not doing
it. Violence. Nobody's there.
Right. But if, their favorite actor or singer came to town, they're going to get off work. They're going to go and they're going to show up. But it's a matter of importance. What is important to you, you're going to show up for, and they're just not showing up.
So passing off to Suzanna, I got a question for you.
Yep.
We've heard this social media. It's a double-edged sword. It really, really can be. There can be that digital disconnect, or it could be an amplification of voices spouting whatever. What's the best way for us to address social media, what we see and what we hear?
Well, you have to do your own research first and foremost. You can't be engagement requires action, so you can't be lazy about it. You have to, if you're going to engage, you have to fully engage. I know we just talked about the inconsistency, because a lot of times you'll just show up for the stuff that matters to you. But if it matters to you, then you have to put in the effort to do the research and know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, one cranky person can derail a rezoning project. So imagine what a lot of voices that get engaged could do. So
what I found also is that deep dive. The social media will tell you one thing, but when you ask the critical, hard questions, and or you're giving the facts of exactly how this is going to benefit you or how this could negatively impact you, that's where those voices need to come out and talk about, well, this is how this is going to affect us. Ask a question. I've always said, don't ask me a question you don't want an answer to, because the term that's used, oh, well, you're a politician. No, I'm a realist. I'm going to give you the straight answer every time, because what's my benefit? I don't see any benefit in that. Anybody have any thoughts about that?
So what I wanted to add to that is that yesterday only we had 5 mayors together in a room, and we had small business owners. Suzanna was there too, and it was really nice or very impactful to see them as persons, because we have only seen them on social media. I mean, I knew Jeff Cheney, he was my neighbor here in Trails, but to know them as person, because what we see on social media is sometimes even it adds a layer of complication as to what people say and then what is perceived by the other person. And then I had few friends who had come and they said, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. I just saw them as officials or politicians, but they are real people. They're just like us. And, it's easy. I think I can talk to them. And a friend of mine, she's starting a business and she's new here in Frisco. And she said, oh, I really want to reach out to his office and I want to meet him. And I had a different perception about him. So that was very enlightening to see when, you make an effort, you go there, you meet them in person. They are like just human beings like us. And, you don't have to make them like politician, as you were saying. So that was a fresh perspective.
So when you talk about real life examples give you an opportunity to, and it's something I've always lived my life on, and please chime in, actions speak louder than words. There's people out there that'll tell you this all day long, but if you do the deep dive, there's no substance, there's no reality behind it. It can't be done, but it sounds good until you actually see the facts.
Yes.
So let's talk about making a difference, because that's what we do here at the Community Difference. We make a difference by providing information to empower both individuals and our businesses. What difference can a business make to impact how their voice is heard through their clients? I'm gonna throw that one to Stefanie. What do you think?
So I own a few different businesses and we impact in different ways, yet the same. So I have a gym, and then I also own an insurance agency, and then I co-founded a women's networking group. And through all of that, it all relates to impacting their lives, right? Like, so in insurance, we protect what matters most to them. And then at the gym, we're protecting like their health. We're looking out for their health. And then at the networking group, we're coming together as a community. And so when you're the head of that, I think that's why I love all that I do, is because it does impact. I find out that I impact people's lives every day, and you don't realize it until something actually happens. And I actually had a double hip replacement this year. Ooh. And so when I had that, that's when people start coming out and telling you how much you've impacted their lives, right? I had no clue. There was things that I've said to people, done for people, that I had no clue the impact I really had on them until they started to give back to me. And it wasn't major things. It was just stuff I said, encouragement, giving them the proper advice, either in insurance or, at the gym or wherever. You really find those things out when you're down yourself.
So I'm then going to ask the same question of Promise. Promise, you're a business owner. You own multiple businesses. What impact does your businesses have on both the individual and your community?
That is a great question. Thank you for asking it. Most thing is knowledge. My people perish due to lack of knowledge. We don't want to know. We don't want to educate ourselves. So I'm here to bridge the gap, per se. Yeah, there you go, the connector. I bring a knowledge about the body, how the body can heal itself using nutritional supplements. How, if we can align our body is supposed to heal itself. I hear you, Miss Stefanie, having 2 hip replacement. That's a lot on the bone to bone. That's where I come in. Testimonies are better than the money I get in this business. When the doctors say, we can't do anything anymore, I have people they've wrote off. Give them 3 months to live. How dare you give somebody a time to die? No, that's between them and their creator. So that's where I step in to encourage people. Know your number. Question the doctor. They are human beings.
Always.
Know your number, question them, and you will be on top. So I'm here to educate people to use natural remedy.
And the key portion of this show itself is to educate, to involve, and to empower everyone. everyone, businesses, our community itself, to make a difference in their individual lives and for the community itself. So the silence and the failure to engage affects us so much more than having your voice be heard. Now, everyone doesn't want to be at the tip of that spear saying, hey, this or that, but at the same time, it takes one voice and a unified effort to make a difference for all of us. Great discussion. Great discussion.
Clarence, can I say something here?
We're going to get ready to go to break. So let's go to break. And when we come back, we'll pick you up again, promise.
Okay.
At the Community Difference Business Development Alliance, powered by the Difference Media LLC, our mission is to empower small business owners by transcending acceptable behaviors and outcomes into exceptional realms. We foster a culture of self-awareness, accountability, and proactive engagement, guiding individuals to recognize and overcome indifference towards transformative actions, habits, behaviors, and processes driving meaningful change. Through strategic networking, impactful content creation, and innovative top-of-mind strategies, we cultivate brand relevance and differentiation, enabling our partners and the Difference community to stand out in crowded markets. With a focus on building authentic connections, amplifying brand presence, and driving sustainable growth, we equip entrepreneurs with the tools and mindset to navigate the complexities of entrepreneurship with confidence, innovation, and resilience. Together, we aim to be the catalyst for difference makers, propelling them towards their highest potential and leaving a lasting impact on their businesses and communities. That's where our community podcasts come in. These podcasts lie directly at the intersection of innovative business development and community involvement, helping to bridge the gap between small business obscurity often seen in our communities. The community-based podcasts called the Community Difference Series are an integral part of integrating all facets of modern business development into a package of great content, positive impact branding, and top-of-mind presence, thus fulfilling the greater mission we set forth. When we set out to be difference makers, we can learn to make a difference and find the success and impact innately desired by all business owners and entrepreneurs. We are difference makers.
So, talk about impact. As we finished out that last discussion, and then the commercial that was shown, we are the intersection of community and business involvement. That's why we're there. Both Stefanie and Promise, I want you to start first, Promise, because I had to go to commercial before. This opportunity is our guest deep dive. We get a chance to talk about you two, your businesses, and what you bring to the equation. So I'm going to start off with you, Promise. Please give us some background. Please complete your thought from before. Hopefully you haven't forgotten. And then tell us about you. What makes you impactful in our business community that impacts our community as a whole?
Thank you for allowing me to share. Thank you, it's Suzanne. We've connected, and I didn't know we would get here. So again, that's what happens when you're not afraid to try new things. All of us gonna be scared. I teach my team to do it scared. Just do it. Just do it. If you don't do it, then you fail. But if you do it and do it wrong or right, then you will see. What is it that you want to repeat? What is it that you want to eliminate? So what I do, I am here, started with a company that help people age backward, because that's the main thing. We celebrate birthdays. How do you feel on your birthday?
I feel pretty good.
That's what it's about. It's not about the numbers. I know people that are 100 years old. Yes, in my organization, in my team, they get on the Zoom. On Saturdays, when I do exercise, they move their body. So age is a number. What are you doing to make sure you are here helping your grandkids, building a legacy? I teach people it's not about you. Move yourself out the way.
So I got a question for you.
Yes,
so
sir.
as founder of the Dallas Lifestyle Center, what's the age group of who you directly impact?
Good question. 16 years ago, it was all about elderly people, baby boomers. I started in 2009. But now, the baby boomers are younger and better and stronger than the kids. Because the kids want to stay on the computer, the kids want to just go to McDonald's, the kids want it right now. The baby boomers are reading labels. How many sugar contents? The baby boomers are taking care of themselves.
Wow. Segues to that one, Stefanie. What are your thoughts? Tell us about the Karpis Insurance Agency.
I agree with that. So for me, everything that I do is about giving back. So I tell people all the time, as an insurance agent, yes, I own the insurance agency, but I'm not your typical salesperson. I care more about my community and the knowledge that they have. So whether I'm your agent or not, I don't mind reading over policies with you as long as I'm licensed in that state and making sure you understand, because until I was an insurance agent, I just looked for the cheapest thing. The cheapest thing might not have had you covered. That's important. You lose your house, you can't afford to pay for it. Then we have a full community of people like rundown houses, right? And then with the businesses, I've changed my model when I go into commercial insurance and I sit down with the business owner. It's very surprising to me how many business owners don't really know what their profit margin is or how to find it.
Wow.
So I go over and teach them how to do their Google, whatever, and give a little bit more value back to that business so they can be sustainable for longer. And then in the gym, we actually just changed our name this week. We announced it to our clients, and we went from Fit Body Family Boot Camp, and now we are Holy Grit Fitness. We're founded on faith and Holy Grit. We give you a good workout. So we have a fit church the first Saturday of every month. It's free to our whole community. It's at 9:30 in the morning. It's free to come to work out and worship with us. And then with Global Women, our networking group, it's a women's business owners networking group, and we're in a lot of different cities. And with that, we only go to local businesses to network. So we only support the local community. We also have nonprofits in each community that we support within that community, so that we're totally giving back just to that community. We want everybody to succeed.
When you say giving back to that community, is it in the process of items or well-being? What are you talking about?
Right. So with the networking group, we're only supporting small local business. So when we go and we network, we're going to meet at a local business. Everybody's going to spend money there. And then we encourage them to give a Google review. We want our local businesses thriving.
I'll send you the information for the Compound Nevada. No worries.
So I'm part of her, Clarence, I'm part of her organization or her group, and it's amazing. Every week we go and we see new places. We get to, experience their food and their service, and we give Google review. It's a great experience and giving back to the community. I think it's great. We should have Promise join that also.
Yeah.
Really, I would love to, because right now on Mondays at 6:00, I have people globally from every part of the world where we do Zoom, and it feels so good to be able to build leaders. People that 5 years ago wouldn't, even me, 10 years ago, you won't catch me to do what I'm doing now. I'm sweating now, but I'm doing it.
You're not sweating.
But then teaching people to be able to do what you're doing. Duplication is everything. And I'm enjoying being able to do that. Thank you so much.
what you are doing, Promise, is much more powerful. And I just wanted to know more about what you said when the doctor says that you have 3 months, then how do you help those patients?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, because the doctor is helping you based on what they see, and then the Google and the research. They don't know your lifestyle. Our body is supposed to heal itself. So such people, I have few of them, documented, supposed to die 3 months, they are still alive 16 years.
Wow.
The hospital in New York using the body of this particular person to do a research. No more cancer. Everyday testimony. Up to this morning, a lady in Guyana, constipation, going to the doctor. Doctor is going to give you more things. And all this medication causing more constipation. No, we got to be able to educate ourselves. The youth, baby boomers are okay if they can change their mind. Some of them are just used to. Let me ask my doctor. Did you ask your doctor when you was drinking alcohol? But anyway.
And especially with the island mindset, my parents, my mom was born in Panama, my dad was born in Costa Rica, but we have a Caribbean flow. So normally I hit the geographic airspace of New York and it's like, where did that accent come from? But anyway, let's go to the holistic. The holistic side of it can get you away from these medications, because many times these medications cause more harm than good. What are your thoughts about that, Suzanna?
I was just listening to her about all of her information that she's got. It's just all just so useful. I've been trying to do the same thing, trying to get myself off of stuff and getting moving again. Getting sucked into the whole business thing has taken me away from a lot of my good habits before, and I've gotten very complacent with myself. I tend to focus on business, and I'm, meanwhile, I've not exercised in forever, and we're right next door to McDonald's. Don't talk to me about McDonald's.
We need to
stay away from it.
With Stefanie. Yep.
It's so easy, and when you get so busy and you've got no groceries and blah 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 blah. So it's just listening to her and talking about that mindset of changing the way you think.
But if you don't take that first step yourself, Suzanna, it'll never happen.
Yeah, it's just being about intentional.
Planning.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's not about me, but over this last year, I've dropped 95 pounds.
Wow.
Why? It's going to be
you
better.
Change the way you eat.
Exactly. And exercise and sleep. And granted, I have the 3 girls in the house. They can go shop. But it's about utilizing your network to be successful. Well, with that, I want to head into our closing. Please. I'm going to start with Stefanie. Tell us about you, your name, your contact information, what you do, and the impact that you make on our communities.
Sure. I'm Stefanie Mwaura. I'm with the Karpis Insurance Agency. You can contact me at 817-809-8589. I believe it's coming across the bottom of the screen. So home, auto, life insurance, commercial business insurance, financial solutions. And I'm actually jumping into, I've got a class at the end of this month. I'm going to move into some investing, and I'll be a certified private money broker. So I'm moving that into my portfolio as well. And then, of course, go ahead.
No, that means that you can give free money away to the Compound Nevada. Yes.
Actually, I will have money to lend to investors. Yes, correct.
We'll
and
thank you so much, Stefanie.
Yes, thank you.
You're up, Promise. Tell us about
All right. Well, my name is Promise Campbell, right here at Dallas Lifestyle Center. And actually, this shop was a birth of consistently looking to help the community. The company is supposed to be a network marketing where you could really go online, order these things, and they ship it to you. but having a center where you can actually come try it on, try things. It's a two-step system using a compression garment and then detoxing your body and putting in the right product to alkaline your body. When was the last time you check your blood? We have things, chlorophyll, people are busy. If you have plants in your backyard and you eating from there, you okay, you are not who I'm talking to. But if you do not have the time to go to the health store, get some plants, some fruits, juice up, clean it very well, clean the parasites out of it, and then boil and eat it, you need a quality nutritional supplement to be able to help you stay on your medication, but find a supplement to balance it up. If you do not, the medication will hurt the things that you need the most.
I gotta come see you. Between the two of you, you guys rock. Suzanna, tell us, please.
I am Suzanna Austin. I'm the owner of K9 Resorts Hotel, Luxury Hotel in Plano. We're located on the corner of Custer and McDermott. You should come in for a tour. We are gorgeous. As you can see, my backdrop is our luxury hall, and that is where a lot of our dogs stay. At K9 Resorts, it's a 5-star experience with love and fun included.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Dr. Meena?
So I'm a student whisperer. As you said, I'm a college counselor. I help kids stand out on their college admission, and I catch them young for civic engagement too. And that's what I do. And I recently added a neuroscience certification, and I would be rolling out a program for teens very soon.
Wow. Quick. Tell me about that neuroscience certification, because I saw it.
So it's mostly about, it's accredited with even holistic nutritional science and organization. And it's more about how your brain works, how you can mold your brain, how can you incentivize, especially teenagers, how can you help them with their addiction for social media or technology or even any other kind of addiction for adults. And how can you be more successful and use your brain as a tool to get a full life? Where are you lacking? And going into the science of it.
Perfect. So Dr. Meena, that means you can make me smarter then.
You are already smart.
Awesome. And in closing, I'm Clarence Jorif, president and owner of the Compound Nevada. We're a public shooting range. We embody you to take care of yourselves, your families, and those around you. Granted, it's through safe firearm training, but we make a difference in lives every day. This is with sadness, but in closing, it's been an absolute honor to serve as your host on the North Texas Community Co-op, alongside my two incredible co-hosts, Dr. Meena and Suzanna. Though we're closing this chapter, we're not slowing down. We're bringing our same dynamic energy to the Community Difference, Collin County. New name, same mission, to spotlight the voices, stories, and momentum that make our communities great. Thank you for your support, your engagement, and your belief in what we're all building together. We're not just getting started, we're continuing what we're doing, and we can't wait to continue making a difference for all of you. With that, have a blessed day, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you for watching today's show.
The North Texas Community Co-op is made possible by Clarence Jorif with the Compound Nevada, Kim Johnson with the Kim Johnson Group, Kirk Hodgson with Assured Partners, Suzanna Austin with K9 Resorts, Cindy Durant with Right at Home, in-home care and assistance, and by Meena Singh, college prep coach. The North Texas Community Co-op. Local voices, real issues, conversations that matter.